Alrighty, welcome back. This is, as I did say, later in the day to the previous part, though pretty late. Yeah, I remember we did get the casino up and running. We sold pretty much everything that we had. So, next in the guidebook, we're gonna head to where Leopold was going. Not by flying, but we can get there via ship. Let us take our boat. Now, I guess my boat is not here. I assume it's all the way... yeah, all the way in Argonia. Well, I know... we can go to Princess Minnie's castle. Doesn't really matter which area I zoom to, it's more or less just a quick way to get to the ship. Actually, how many medals am I in? Because I just remember hitting the threshold for that sacred armor. 2. Where is... there's the page for mini medals. Yeah, I'm at 75. I need 83 for the next reward. So I'm at 77 collected. So no reward yet. And let alone there's pretty much no mini medals I can collect at the moment, other than continuing the story for new areas. Oh. Yeah, I guess technically we've kind of got everything. No. I guess there are some monsters because of the whole finishing rank B in the monster arena. So actually, before I do that, I'm gonna go get one of those monsters. And that'd be the beach area in Argonia. Since I did mention before of a monster being here that's really good. Okay. I guess there is another monster over at the Northern Isle where we did fight Domegos. We'll capture that one too after. Question being is, where is this monster? Okay, right at the shoreline. Always gotta love that. Okay, there he is. We'll encounter this type of monster a little later, but this guy's actually pretty good, is what people say. Colorado. Yeah. This thing doesn't really do a lot of damage. The hero. I may not think from that battle he's good, but surprisingly enough, he does have healing, so... Sorry, Potbelly, but you're gone now. Also, I guess I forgot to mention that I did get this guy during my grinding. He was at Princess Minnie's castle, and he was only a rank B unlock monster, so high HP, decently high attack, defense, and he's somewhat fast. There are, I think, 2 more variants. So... involving this monster, though, he is better than Cure, is what people say. Because I think he has multi-heal, I think, is what people say. Dark Ruins we're going to now. Now there are 3 monsters in this area. We already saw Bones and used him for a bit. There are 2 more that we unlocked. One of them here is actually one of the strongest monsters you can obtain. Before I get into a fight. Yeah, it's this guy right here. He's considered to be one of the strongest monsters you can call. Fast and hits hard. He's got quite the defenses as well, too. Yeah, my home splitter isn't even working. And yeah, this thing does have a chance of attacking twice in a row, so... Still kebab spam. I'll just go up to about 50. Try sapping, see if that works. Yeah, it wasn't effective, okay. Okay, there we go. Yeah, pretty high attack and pretty high defense. He's definitely worth... I guess we'll say goodbye to Blade Wolf. Since that monster kind of gets outclassed. Blade Wolf's more or less just for agility, like he's pretty fast for the beast enemy type. We're gonna deal with that other monster that I'm not gonna worry about. The Occult Rider. Okay, yeah, not really too bad. If anything, I think mainly monsters that are just undead have a lot of defense. I really don't understand that kind of mechanic, but, meh. See, at least Man of Arms, he took a while. That guy wasn't really much. Though I guess that monster we did get is considered undead, so pair it up with a good healer and probably another monster with good HP value. Usually for me, getting to the high ranks, it's more or less I'm using monsters that have pretty high HP values. That and also having the Cure Slime as well too with full heal. And then again, the monsters I did use were pretty late game, so not anything that's like a post-game thing. But yeah, that island right there is where we're going. And I'm gonna go see if I can get from the back here. Or if it'll just bring me up to the front of the island. Because there is 2 chests found on this island. And I guess, there are a few other items, too. Oh, hey. We got our cow. And it did spawn us in the back, which is good. Magic water. It does say I can get items from the birds for some reason. There's 2. I don't know if they appear in the day or at night. There's nothing up here, right? Yeah, there's nothing here. Yeah, honestly, if I miss the 2 bird items, all they do is just give me seeds of... a seed of magic and a seed of life. So if I miss those, it's not really a big deal. not dropping any. We are gonna go this way, because there is a chest in the back here. Holy protection does not last long. Honestly, I kind of wish for that to more or less work for time rather than steps. Siege defense. Then again, I guess I don't think the game would consider time. Alright, so we're at the Sevilla Cathedral. Is a weapon and armor shop. Not really anything I need, though. Can't go loot this guy's stuff, though. Mini metal. And a seed of wisdom. That's all the loot in this area, though. Not good either. And I guess the only noteworthy thing for item shop is gold rosaries. I can also get those at Neos, so... Also, the only other reason we're coming here too is because there's a little cutscene here. Because it's Marcello again.
Well, well. Who have we here? Haven't we met somewhere before?
I see your memory's got worse. How much older than me are you, brother?
Ah, yes. The persistent rule breaker I had to expel from the Abbey. Angelo, wasn't it? Ah, enough fun. I do hope I didn't cause any offense. Anyway, no time for idle chit-chat. I have to select men to form the Lord High Priest's personal guard. The luxury of a carefree existence such as yours is not something I can afford. So, if you'll excuse me, be well, and may the goddess keep a close eye on you.
Yeah, we don't get any access to go up there at all.
It's indecent. How does a nobody like him get to become master of the Lord High Priest's guards? Such an important responsibility demands a person of repute, someone of character, like you or I.
You're not a main character, though.
No doubt that peasant bribed His Holiness. I've heard rumors about him. It won't last. He'll never be anything more than a watchdog. He's enjoyed all the promotion he's going to get. This is as far as his money will take him. The burden of his lowly origins will soon bring him crashing back down to earth.
Yeah, I didn't realize someone was there hearing on this. But yeah, that's all we can do here. But we're gonna make a quick pit stop here. Well, I shouldn't say a pit stop because technically we're actually continuing the story. Technically where we're going, it would have read on the stones at Marta's house. But because I don't want to be wasting time reading, and I kind of already know where to go, I'm gonna need our ship here again. Actually, I'm kind of... No. I don't think there was anything on that. There was an island on the north of here. I'm pretty sure... Like I was thinking, I'm pretty sure there was a chest on that island. I don't think there is. Pretty sure it's just a monster I can recruit on my team. So I'll just quickly go and get that coin. So why not have a bit of extra money? Yeah, this guy. I used to use this guy for a bit too. Strateran Talons. Yeah, it does decent damage. And he's decently fast as well, too. I always find it funny with my current setup. Hero can't even get hurt whatsoever. Yeah, just a copper coin. He's decently strong. He's decently tanky. He's pretty fast. And he does have that whack ability, so he could honestly insta-kill something if he really wanted to. But the problem being is that he kind of gets outclassed. Because the higher ranks, you want high HP. Like, close to the max. Because the case being, you don't want to be healing too much to waste all your MP really quickly. kind of why I have a certain monster team I usually pick. Because the heal slime will at least heal the team to full. And it's decent enough that it's able to dodge on the occasion. And the other two are just pretty tanky. But yeah, this little riverbank we're going down is where we need to go. And where it is the bridge from the Fairbury region and the Alexandria region. Yeah, there's a little opening right underneath the bridge. And this will be our next dungeon, which we couldn't get access to because that gate right there needs the ultimate key. But we could have came here earlier just to get the few pots and barrels. Oh, and I could still encounter things too. And again, I guess recommended level the book suggests is 35. So I'm pretty much just on the threshold of the level, which is good. And the return of Red. Yeah, I guess didn't like the looks of her being here.
I thought I recognised ya. You're that lot who got the Venus tear for me, ain't ya? Fancy seeing you again in a place like this.
Red, what on earth are you doing here?
Well, I heard a rumour that there's treasure here. Belonged to that old pirate, Captain Crow. Mentioned treasure to me, and I'm unstoppable. I can't get enough of it. So I got myself this boat and came on down to see what I could find. By the looks of ya, you're here for the same reason, eh? Oh, this could be a bit of a laugh then. First one to find it, keeps it. In which case I'd better get a wiggle on. Sure you won't mind giving me a bit of an head start.
Oi, hold your horses. You can't just say all that and then run off. And there are monsters in here, you know. Look at you, going off half-cocked on your own. You must have a screw loose.
Who do you think you are, underestimating me like that? You should know by now how good I am at creeping around. Those monsters won't even know I'm in here. Not like you big fat clodhopper.
What? Jeez. Fucking roast him, why don't you, on being overweight. Ugh. Then again, different age when this game came out. Anywho. We do want to go in here. 'Cause there's a barrel. Or not a barrel, a pot. Huh, where are these guys? Except they're not the, they're not that, recruitable one. just enough. Give me a dagger? Huh. To be honest, I'm not surprised though. Most of the time monster drops don't tend to be the greatest. What was... Right, this was, more barrels. And then this should be the map. Okay. Yeah, and look who's here already. Gee, I wonder.
I knew there'd be some kind of secret passage in here. Right again. So, looks like our competition's back on track then, eh? I won't be losing to the likes of you.
You didn't even figure it out on your own. How about you open up the way for me instead of just waiting for me to do it? Okay, so this way... pots. Got some rock salt. Okay, I can make some more soft cheese. Really? You dodge? It's always the worst feeling. You think you can finish off an encounter, and then it's just like, oh, random dodge. I don't even know why the enemy accelerated when they're using a priority move. But, you do you. Because, priority moves don't actually help. Unless you really need to guarantee the kill. And Hades Helm? Okay, that's actually really good. And a bone shield. Now, normally, I'd always equip that to Yangus, but surprisingly, it's a few defense down. Can't remember what the Hades Helm turns into. Right, okay. It's a buyable or a buyable headgear that you can get a little later. So I just need one Saint Ashes for that. The shield isn't gonna be craftable into anything, so not really worth keeping. Right, I need to go back. Because this way... I always go down this way first. Mainly because the main pathway is blocked again. Because, of course, it is. That way leads to a dead end, I remember. Oh, some Merkings. Get to kind of see Geyser again. Or Geyser, I think that's what it was called, Geyser. My Pokemon knowledge is kind of coming into fruition, and I assume these things will resist most of the spells that I have. Well, at least those guys aren't too bad. That was a lot of money, though. Oh, it's because of Riptide, that's why.
So, we meet again. Just so as you know, there's nothing to see here. Up to you whether you believe me or not.
No. Mainly just seeing that debate us in on something. Demon Thunderers. I think these were another enemy that I can drop, the, Demon Tails. I kinda wanna reserve some MP. Okay, and those things do not take damage from fire. Or I guess is it labeled as boom magic? Do that. Just a basic medicinal herb. But yeah, that's where the dead end leads to here. So that's why I didn't bother going to that door earlier. 10, bruh. Kinda don't want to be wasting so much MP. And again, I guess I do have like 10 magic water, or 11 magic waters and 3 elfin elixirs, so... Still though, I'd rather not be wasting so much. Yeah, Red was hiding this from us. Because technically, if we would have went the other way, we would have been met with a water pool. So this drains that. And lo and behold, there she is again.
So moving the handle makes the water go down, eh? Well, thanks for that. Now I can get even further ahead of ya. Bad luck, eh? Must be a bit annoying that you figured it out, but I'm the one to benefit.
No, you figured it out. You just had to lull us into that. Maybe that's just her way of winning, usually against the Angus. She figures things out ahead of time. At least we're getting some decent money, though, from these encounters. At least getting roughly about 100 every time. Yeah, that's fine. Not like I'm really casting magic anyway. They're crazy running into the same stuff over and over again. You cheeky little bastard. You tried to insta-kill me because you knew there was no way for you to do it. Okay, so we want to go here, right? Yeah. It's kind of funny how normal encounters aren't really much of a bother for me anymore. Down the ladder. We're pretty much in the final stretch of the dungeon, so... let's just pass this door. Should be fine.
What took you so long? Looks like the goodies are mine, eh? We did say it was first come, first served.
No, that was more you who said it.
Ahoy there! They call me Captain Crow. Long ago, I were one of the pirates who sailed the seven seas. Think you can take my treasure, do you? Think you've got what it takes? Yo-ho-ho then! Prove it by fighting me. Else get your hands off me jewels.
Oh, that
Fighting
little
ain't really
dinky
my
knife.
cup of tea, but
Red, what are you doing getting yourself into this?
When in doubt. Pretty should be fine.
So, you're after me treasure, are ya? You'll have to fight me first, mateys.
This is our next boss. Good old Captain Crow. Now, this one isn't too bad. I think he casts Wave of Ice, I think. Yeah. I'll just try it out, see what happens. Yeah, he'll mainly psych up a lot, so It's kind of his main thing, is psyching up. Go Flame Slash, Helm Splitter. Let's just cast Oomph as well too. And we'll just make sure Angelo's at the top health. That was some decent damage though. Yeah, and he's guaranteed the 100 tension usually. So I'll just defend with everyone to make sure I'm not taking too much. Sweet, does do the Wave of Ice. He's already at the lowest defense. Let's do a basic attack. I don't really need to do anything fancy. $534 though, I'll take that. Also, that little proc there isn't too bad at all either. Ooh, nice crit. I don't know how much HP Captain Crow has. That's kind of the thing. He will go to 100 again. Or he just gets status like that again. Okay. Yeah, I guess if you really want to cheese the fight, pick up Sex Appeal on Jessica to where you have an 1/8 chance of stunning the opponent. I think I'll risk it with the Huron Yangus. Jessica definitely needs to block, and I'd say Angela too. Okay. This just guarantees everybody defends this turn. Kind of interesting, though, that he's doing this. Because he does use a standard physical attack. Like, thin air is not his only attack. I'm gonna go for the 20. That's fine. I could put out the flame slash. Okay. I almost thought he would have did something different, but he never did. He just stuck to psych up thin air.
Shiver me timbers, you beat old Captain Crow. 'Tis a good sign. My treasure be yours. Ha ha, me old hearties. Take my treasure and fulfill the dream I never could. Ha ha!
Also involved in that pirate hat, he guarantees that drop. Which all it is just armor for the hero, but it is weaker than the iron headgear. Actually, if I guess I could just do this instead. Because it is only like a few armor points down. Like, there's 2. And I don't think that headgear can make anything. Iron mask, yeah, no recipes to make and no use in recipes, so that's just another sellable. But the treasure we fought for was a sea chart.
Oh, that ain't something I wanted you to see. And you've gone and got the bounty to boot. But hang on, is that all it is? That scraggy old bit of paper? That's pathetic. If I'd have known it was as naff as that, I'd never have bothered. I suppose I'll just have to make do with the 10,000 gold coins I picked up on the way.
Okay, brag in my face, why don't you?
Right, I'm out of here. I've had enough of this damn hole to last me a lifetime.
She got all that dough down here. She's a sly old fox, that Red. Well, we got what we come for. Ain't no point in us hanging around here no more neither.
Now in the 3DS version, this is technically... Red becomes an actual character you can recruit on your team. Or, I guess she joins your party after the events of the Pirate's Cove. But, that's the 3DS version, though. Anywho, we need to go where that X is, right nearby Neos. So honestly, the best choice is to fly to Neos. I don't know why they choose to have such a long path to the town from where ships usually go. But, whatever. Alright. So the main thing is we want to sail our ship right there into that X pattern of rocks. I think it's coming in from the north side. Or actually, I think we have to activate that map first. Yeah. Just have to use it. Start here at the northern side of it. And we just follow the path. And no getting off said path either, otherwise you have to do it again. So basically you have to tightrope this. Nice and easy. Yep, and through some means of magic, we're now in the, as what the game calls it, the isolated plateau. The only way getting here is via, well, that magic. Ooh, and a mysterious shadow shaped like the bird, without a bird in sight. Anyway, let us continue. I believe as well, too, you can't call the saber cat here as well. So you have to basically be stuck walking. Elysium bird. Oh, at least that was simple. First counter and simple. It doesn't make sense. But I guess, like I said, too, random encounters aren't really a bother for me anymore. If anything, it'll probably be just cheeky status effects to bring the party down. I still have cattle here, though. Machos. I'll just burn them all away. And, send them flying. Quite the amount of HP, though. And a level. Nice. 7 points. All into swords. Now, surprisingly enough, there is a settlement here. Just quickly go ahead. Make sure we can fly back to the town here. Because, you know, need a place to rest and to get provisions as well, too. Okay, I didn't want to talk to the horse, I just wanted the pods. There isn't much for shops here, it's just a trading post shop. which actually isn't really much of item shop. It's kind of like a mix of armor and weapons. Magical mace, which is the highest attack you can get with staves. The Mercury Rapier, which I already have. Bandit Mail, which I already have. And a Mithril Helmet, which will be good. The Flame Shield, I do want to get that. Mithril helmet. Okay, there is a helmet I can craft with that, which can be good for a bit. It's only equipable to Hero and Yangus, so I technically would need 2. And I'll spoil it now, but the Hades helm we picked up, I use a Saint's Ashes with that, it'll turn into a Mithril Helm, so I only technically need to buy 1 for another craft. So I need basically 20,000 golds. And then if I really wanted to as well, to get 2 magical rods for Jessica and Angela. Anything else? Alright, all these coins. I think that's all the sellables. So get the flame shield first. And then we'll get a mithril helm. So at least with those, the flame shield, I can just have Jessica wield that. And then the mithril helm I will craft with, which I'm pretty sure I forgot that I finished up this a while ago. Yeah, shimmering dress. So, mithril helm mixed with fresh milk and cow shit. Which I don't see why crafting with dungs really even do anything, but by all means. Maybe it's just some sort of magic. But I could equip that to Jessica. Occasionally reflects spells. Do I really want that armor on Jessica right now? really seeing much of a choice right now. Damn. Well, I made one of the crafts that is used for one of the items. I need one more item that I have not obtained. But the other one also requires me losing my rune staff, so why not? I'll keep Jessica equipped with Shimmering Dress for now. She doesn't have the bikini on anymore, so she's back to her normal clothes. There's our last seed of skill we can get. I can't get around. Mini metal. All that work for a mini metal. From children blocking. Two colored molds. Another mini metal. Nice. Yeah, that's most of the looting done. It's just this big building here now. Or mini metals. You get a mini metal and you get a mini metal. For poncho. Yeah. Just some lore on the god bird, okay. Okay. We can do ourselves a favor. Yes, we will stay the night. So may as well get ourselves fully healed. And then this is our save point here too, if need be. Actually, I will do a quick save. So we'll just do a little bit more. Because we looted up this place. We'll go loot around the world, or the area outside of the village. then we'll do our next thing. Actually, I could be wrong on calling this Saber Cat. Let me see if I can actually... Okay, yeah, I can't call it. I'm technically in an area that doesn't work. Hey. No, I guess I had to deal with this first. Still interesting though how basic level 1 slime is still showing up. Like, you'd think that they make it so that way the slime wouldn't appear in later areas. Yeah, maybe it's just a funny joke, if anything. Then again, I guess pretty much the mascot of the franchise, so... I think there's one here. Look again. No, I am in a completely random-ass dead spot. Go over here. Of course. Why is always the enemy's desperate attack always a success? Okay, level for Yangus, I'll take that. 8 points. More in axes. Attack increase, that's pretty good. Yeah, continue up, I guess, whips. I might get a move called Lady's Thongs. I mean, all it does is, it heals based on a percentage of the damage dealt. So kind of like, that Miracle Slash the hero and Angelo can have. Anywho, I want to fight you, since I want your coin. That monster's honestly bad, though, so... So that's 2 milk. It says there's 6 on this, so... Another mini metal. There's a monster I wanted to get. Because it works with Spike. And it's just a recolor of Redhorn. Ooh, the 2 Psycups. I'll let you join. Honestly, I'm thinking we return Dumb King. Then again, he's got the Oomph spell, so... I wouldn't say Hexilla is probably any good anymore. Like, its whole main thing is that, it's strong early. Like, yeah, about max, you can get pretty much at 900 health. And over 300 in attack. And this is a monster that does increase the level up with the player. And technically, stat-wise, Horde doesn't actually compare to it. It's mainly the case of, Horde is a team with a specific monster or the Beast team. Yeah, I'll try it. If I ever want to go rebattle Hexilla, I can. So we can stick Horde and Spike together. And then I just gotta find the correct beast to pair with them. Which I guess I could have kept Blade Wolf. Yeah, I can go back and get him at any point. He's on the island where I grind EXP anyway. Or I can pair him up with Orcus as well too for that zing spell. Trying to see. Yeah, probably either Orcus or Blade Wolf. One of those two would work for a theme team with Ord and Spike. So I guess what we'll do is just switch out the two robots for now. Stick Skeletor in. Instead of the Cyclops. So we'll do that for teams right now. Team 1 will be our main one, whereas our Team 2 is kind of an experiment. Makes you think, though. Okay, that's a lot of enemies. And you. I don't feel like getting paralyzed or snoozed. Moonwalk bulb, okay. Where am I on the map? Okay, I need to be past this little sand bit. And there's that shadow again. Going around that one pillar. Helicator. Okay. So at least one of these. These are kinda a bit strong, but they're not overly strong. Let's see, where are you on the frickin' thing? Okay, I got a free one of those. That ain't too bad. Yeah, Heligator... 512 HP. Yeah, it's got the highest EXP of, all the, monsters you can fight. But I think it only comes in a group of 1 or 2, so... Too stunned to move, eh? Okay, free damage. Yeah, just to the level 1 slimes, I'm doing 100 damage. And then again, slimes are the weakest enemy in the game, so... Anyway, we get a Raging Bullhelm. These will last us for a while. I don't have Saint's Ashes, so... Actually... I'll save that for another grind. Because I can get myself a powerful armor that will pretty much last until, like, the end of the game. I'm honestly surprised that I got an additional Mighty Armlet. What did the fur poncho? What can I do with that? No, fur hood. Which, that isn't really a notable helmet. And that doesn't even make anything. Sells for 700, yeah, fur poncho just sells for more, so no point in bothering. Well, I guess we go back to cheese making, I think. I do have one of each, so why not? I'll do a new cheese recipe. Super spicy, cold, and rock salt. So we'll get something new out of that. Milk number 3. Milk number 4. So there's 2 more cows on this section. Trolls. I mean, earliest you can encounter a troll was the Dark Isle. So I don't think trolls are a big deal anymore. As I say that, it does 200 damage to frickin' Yangus. And again, I think I just do too much damage now. Unless you're Panacea. More enemies. AoE for all. And only one griffin is left. And another level, hooray! More courage, I guess. Get to Kamikaze. Now that spells an interesting one. So let's just say Smash Bros. Characters already know what Kamikaze does. There's our mace. This is the highest damage staff you can get, and it does give you the chance of stealing or regaining MP from attacking with it. Guess we'll give Divine Wrath to Yangus. It's not AoE, but it's okay. So, I want to check really quick. Because there was another monster here I'd kind of want. I gotta be quick on it though. It's a day one. And it's turned into night. So actually, let me Okay, yeah, it's not AoE. Oh well. So honestly, I guess the Magnus staff is better than that. There he is. It's another Cyclops. I honestly don't mind these Cyclops at all. I believe he's also in the range of about 800 and 900 as well. Oh, he just one-shots Jessica, Jesus. Oh, good thing I got Kazing. Gold coin. I do want you on... Oh, it's a little weaker than the one I already have. Interesting. About the same attack and defense. A little slower and a little less health. Guess we'll get rid of the golems, I guess. I kind of wanted to do the golems on a team, because they have a unique ability of fusing together into one. Just need to follow the shadow. Oh. I didn't even realize I can crit with the Blizzard Blade. Well, the more you know, I guess. Then again, I guess, thinking about it, you probably are able to crit with any weapon, really. doing this, we can go to the pod again. And get highly strung cheese. Which this, I think it was, it gives attention increase to all party members. So not a bad item to have on hand. And then I guess, actually, I'll just make another, because why not? Use the rock salt on something that's actually going to be useful. And then again, like I said too, I don't tend to use cheese all too much. Guess we can give it to Yangus. Oh yeah, I guess because night, the shadow leaves. Well, in any case, I'd say the recording has gone on long enough. Besides, we did a dungeon. We got to a new area. If anything, I'll just play a bit longer just to make that armor for Yangus. Yeah, actually, I'll save it for another time. I don't want to be grinding too much. Besides, I'd rather do something else for the rest of the night. Yeah. I just want to save my progress. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this episode. Like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next part.